Anywho, a dozen witnesses say Ferguson teen attacked cop before shooting. That's 12 witnesses. Now, of course, as you well know, the objective attorney general of ours will be down there to make certain that he doesn't hear about these 12 witnesses. So he steals cigars. Cop sees him in the street carrying cigars. He heard the report of the robbery and recognized the pair of prizes as possible suspects. So the cop's looking at them, and they got something in their hands. And it looks like it could be what, those cigars. So the cop goes in reverse back to them. Hosey said. This is an eyewitness, Josie. Josie said this. Backs up, and he tries to get out of his car, the cop does. The two prizes with the cigars slam the cop's door shut on him violently. And then he opens the car door again. The cop tries to get out. He stands up, and then Michael, the poor victim, the poor innocent teen, bum rushes him and shoves the cop back into his car, punches the cop in the face. Then the other prize grabs for his gun. Michael then grabs for the gun. That's the other prize. They get the gun entirely turned against his hip. It shoves it away, and the gun goes off, Josie said. Then Michael, the poor innocent teen, runs away, gets to be about 35 feet away, and the cop's protocol is to pursue the perpetrator. So the cop, who has the guts, by the way, to face this peace-loving individual, cop gets up and has the guts to get up and runs after him. He stands up and he yells, "Freeze." Michael and his peace-loving friend, the other thug, turn around and taunt him. The two thugs taunt the cop. And then all of a sudden, Michael, the poor victim, starts to bum rush the cop. Starts running at him full speed. This is an eyewitness now. I know it's not in the Chronicle. It doesn't meet their agenda of police hating. So the cop thinks that Brown, the poor victim, was on some kind of drug because he just keeps running at him. It was unbelievable, says the eyewitness. And so finally it ends up the final shot was in the forehead, and then he fell about 2 to 3 feet in front of the officer. That's the story that didn't make it to the San Francisco newspapers because it does not fit the agenda. The agenda is evil white cop shoots innocent poor black teen who was on the way to church after attending medical school so he could go to Africa and feed the hungry and save people from Ebola. You just keep adding to the narrative, as they do with the San Francisco newspapers and elsewhere. He was an Ebola worker. I mean, it wasn't even cigars. It was medical supplies for people with diseases. He was going to be the next Schweitzer, and his life was lost in the streets by an evil white cop who stole from this society the next Albert Schweitzer.
Join the Savage Nation. Call now, 855-400-SAVAGE, 855-400-7282. Savage.